Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Hannah Dennis, and things are really heating up going into this weekend. We have this heat advisory for nearly the entire state now. Up to 110 heat index is expected in some areas. And then over in western Iowa, there's an excessive heat warning. So we are going to be seeing some pretty intense temperatures going into this weekend. So we have a local 5 weather impact alert in place. And unfortunately, this is going to last all the way to Tuesday. Sunday through Tuesday, we are going to have those 90s and add that high humidity in with it. That heat index is going to range from 100 to 110 in some places across the state. We're talking about some pretty intense heat. Now I'm going to take you through Futurecast to show you the dew points, which affects humidity. And you can already see 6:15 p.m. tonight. It's already at that steamy level. We're seeing that 72 degrees for that dew point right there. We don't get much relief going into Sunday. In fact, it gets a little bit worse. We get all the way up to that sweltering level, 76 degrees for that dew point temperature by 7 p.m. on Sunday. Sticks with us going all the way into Monday, still going between steamy and sweltering, 75 degree for that dew point, 8:30 p.m. on Monday. And it sticks with us again on Tuesday, but things slowly start to get a little bit better. We're still going to be on that steamier side, 72 degrees for that dew point as we're going into Tuesday evening, but it is not going to be as intense as Sunday and Monday is going to be, but it's still going to be something that we feel. And then as we go into Wednesday, you can see we slowly get those dew points to go a little bit lower, 68 degrees, getting us in that humid level, but it's not going to be too terrible going into that Wednesday. Now, as we go into the next 7 days, this is kind of what we're looking at. We're going to see those high temperatures and that high heat indices. You can see Sunday, 107 degree heat index. Monday, we have the potential to see 100 degrees for the first time this year on Monday, 107 degree heat index. Tuesday will cool down to 95, but we're still going to see the heat index over 100 degrees. And then things slowly get better as we go into the week. And next weekend looks like it's going to be beautiful, but these temperatures right now are going to be very miserable. So what we need to know, Sunday through Tuesday from noon to 8 p.m. on each one of those days, we're going to see high heat and humidity across the entire state. So you need to stay cool. You need to find ways to cool off. Give yourself time to take breaks to cool off. Drink plenty of water. And if you have to be outside, make sure you wear sunscreen. Reapply it every 2 hours because you can easily get sunburn when the sun's rays are this intense. And if you are going to be out and about, make sure you always check the back seat of your car. You don't want to leave any kids or pets in your car whenever you're going in somewhere because your car becomes like an oven within minutes with these high temperatures we're going to be seeing across the state. But here is good news. Next 8 to 14 days, we are in a nice shade of blue across the entire state. So kicking off September, we're going to see those nicer temperatures again. So we just have to get through this bit of heat and then things get a little bit better. Unfortunately, same can't be said for the southern part of the nation. They are still going to be seeing those hot temperatures, but hopefully they will soon get relief too. Now tonight, it's going to be a warm night. We're looking at 75 degrees for your low. We'll have those off and on clouds every now and then. And then tomorrow, we have that local 5 weather impact alert in place from noon to 8 p.m. Hot and humid, 96 degrees for your high. The heat indices will range from 100 to 110 degrees across the entire state. And then as we take a look at the 7-day forecast, we keep that local 5 weather impact alert in place all the way through Tuesday, seeing those high temperatures. 90s stick with us on Wednesday, but the humidity gets a little bit better. And then we'll slowly start to cool down. Now Thursday, that's going to be your best chance to see some showers and storms across the state because that's when we're going to see a cold front move through to bring us these nicer temperatures. And then as we look at that 10-day, we get to see those mid to upper 70s for the beginning of that following week. Labor Day looks like it's going to be beautiful. So we have to go through this really bad heat going through this first part of the week, and then things will get better. But for now, remember, just take frequent breaks, drink plenty of water, and keep yourself safe during this time of intense heat until we get to see those cooler temperatures.